Uh, Hello, good morning to all of you. This is the last problem of helical gear. I will read the problem. You should also write. Example 8. The following data is given for a pair of parallel helical gears made of steel. Power transmitted is equal to 20 kilowatt. Speed of pinion 720 rpm. Number of teeth on pinion is equal to 35. Number of teeth on gear is equal to 70. Center distance is equal to 285. Normal module is equal to 5 mm. Face width is equal to 50 mm. Normal pressure angle is equal to 20 degree. Ultimate tensile strength 600 Newton per mm square. Surface hardness 300 bhn. Grade of machining is equal to grade 6. Service factor is equal to 1.25. Calculate first the helix angle, second the beam strength, third the wear strength, fourth the static load, that is PT, tangential load, the dynamic load by Spott's equation, sixth the effective load, seventh the effective factor of safety against bending failure, and the last, that is eighth, the effective factor of safety against pitting failure. For grade 6, I think, sorry, here for grade 6 should be there. For grade 6, error E is equal to 8 plus 0.63 into bracket mn plus 0.25 into root of d. Now these are the answers. This is unsolved problem from the book. Therefore, first of all, write down the problem within 2 minutes. Write down the problem. I will wait. Okay, I think you have written the problem. Now we'll start. These are the Lewis form table for Lewis form factor for various number of teeth. Now we'll solve the problem. Therefore, solution. Given data will write down. What are the given quantities? Anyone can tell fast. Hello. Anyone can tell. Pranay. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me the given data fast.
Sir, power transmitted, that is kW is equal to 20.
Next.
Next, speed of pinion NP
Huh.
720 rpm. Next, the
Next.
number of teeth on pinion ZP is equal to 35.
ZP is equal to 35.
Then
ZG.
ZG 70.
Huh.
Center distance
Small
285
a.
A. Huh.
How much?
285.
285 mm.
Then
Next.
MN 5 mm.
Normal module.
B face
MN.
width
1 minute. MN 5 mm. Face width B
50 mm.
50 mm.
Alpha N normal pressure angle
Alpha N.
20 degree.
Ha.
SUT 600.
Yes, UT is equal to 600 Newton per mm square.
BHN 300.
BHN, that is brilliant hardness number 300.
And grade 6
Grade 6.
CS
CS is equal to
1.25. 1.25.
this much they have given.
Yes, sir.
Then now we will solve from center distance. We will calculate helix angle. First value. They write down first helix angle. Sorry, helix angle. Helix angle into bracket psi. What is the formula for center distance? A is equal to Mn into bracket Zg plus Zp. Zg plus Zp upon 2 cos psi. 2 cos of psi. Therefore, substitute the value. 285 is equal to 5 into bracket 35 plus 70 divided by 2 into cos of psi. Therefore, cos of psi is equal to again 5 into 70 plus 35 means 105 divided by 2 into 285. What is psi? What is your left side? Anyone can tell fast? Hello?
Value नहीं.
How much? Hello? Pranay? What is angle psi?
105 2 into 285
How much?
cos inverse bracket. Sir, 22.91.
22.91 degree. Therefore, this is your first answer. Hmm? Now, what second they have asked? Second value, beam strength. Therefore, write down here beam strength. Beam strength. Now, what is the formula of beam strength? SB is equal to Mn into B into sigma B into Y. Therefore, this Y is Lewis form factor. It is based on virtual number of teeth or formative number of teeth. Therefore, this Y we have to calculate. Therefore, virtual number of teeth. I will write here. Virtual number of teeth. Z dash. Therefore, Z dash is equal to, or ZP dash is equal to ZP upon cos cube of psi. Cos cube of psi, which is equal to 35 upon cos cube of 22.91. Therefore, ZP dash is equal to how much?
44.78.
44.78 means 45. Therefore, from this table, what is value of Y? See that this is the value. Point 399. Therefore, write down. Therefore, Y for 45 number of teeth is equal to 0.399. Therefore, calculate now value of SB. Beam strength SB is equal to 5 into what is face width 50. Sigma beam is SUT divided by 3. 600 divided by 3 into 0.399. Calculate. All the students should calculate.
19950.
Yes, correct. Yes, B is equal to beam strength.
19950.
Needs you have to speak properly.
Sir,
One
19.95 into 10 raised to 3.
19,000 something. Hello, what is correct answer? 19,900 something. It should be like this.
Sir, 19,950.
Newton. Therefore, this is your second answer. Now we'll calculate wear strength. Third value. Wear strength. SW. Therefore, what is the formula of SW? SW is equal to BQ dpk divided by cos square psi. Now we have to find out value of Q, dp and k. Therefore, first of all, we'll find out value of Q. What is the value of Q? 2ZG divided by ZG plus ZP. Calculate 2 into 70 divided by 70 plus 35. What is the value of Q?
1.33.
1.33. Then calculate value of DP. Mn into ZP divided by cos psi, which is equal to 5 into 35 divided by cos of 22.91 degree. Calculate DP. DP in mm. What is the value?
189.98.
Sorry. 189.98. 189.98 mm. Now calculate value of K. 0.16 into bracket BHN upon 100 bracket square. Therefore, substitute the values. 0.16 into bracket. What is the value of BHN? 300. Means 300 divided by 100 bracket square. Therefore, calculate value of K.
1.44.
1.44. Now substitute all the values. All three values in SW. Calculate SW. SW is equal to B means 50. Q 1.33. DP 189.98 into 1.44 divided by cos square of 22.91. Calculate SW in Newton. Calculate SW
21.44 into 10 raised to 3.
21.44 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. Yes. Now fourth value how to calculate. That is dynamic load, I think. What is? Yes. Fourth value static load will calculate. That is tangential load PT. Fourth value static load. Static load into bracket PT. Now how to calculate PT? We have to calculate PT from torque transmitted. Therefore, first of all, we will calculate torque transmitted. Kw is equal to 2 pi Np into Mt divided by 60 into 10 raised to 6. Therefore, substitute the value. Kilowatt is equal to 20. 2 pi into 720 into Mt divided by 60 into 10 raised to 6. Therefore, MT is equal to, what is torque transmitted? Hello, what is torque transmitted?
265.26 into 10 raised to 3.
265.26
Yes, sir.
into 10 raised to 3 Newton mm. Now from torque transmitted, calculate tangential load. What is formula? PT is equal to 2mt upon dp. Therefore, substitute the values. 2 into 265.26 into 10 raised to 3 divided by 189.98. Calculate PT in Newton. Okay, what is tangential load?
2792.50.
2792.50.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, once you have calculated PT, now we have to calculate dynamic load. Therefore, fifth step is, what is fifth? Dynamic load by Spott's equation. Therefore, dynamic load dynamic load PD. Therefore, PD is equal to ENP B into RG divided by 2530 into square root of RP square plus RG square. Now this ENP only we have to calculate error. Therefore, error formula EP is equal to what is formula? 8 plus 0.63. 8 plus 0.63 into bracket mn plus 0.25 into root of dp. Therefore, substitute the values. 8 plus 0.63 into 5 plus 0.25 into Root of dp means 189.98. Therefore ep is equal to, you will get in microns, you have to write in mm. What is ep?
13.32 micron.
13.32 micron means 0.1332 mm. Now we will calculate eg. We will calculate eg, that is error in gear. Error in gear eg is equal to 8 plus point, sorry, 8 plus 0.63 8 plus 0.63 into bracket mn plus 0.25 into root of dg. Now this pitch circle diameter of gear we are not knowing, therefore calculate dg. Mn into zg upon cos of psi, which is equal to 5 into 70 divided by cos of 22.91. Calculate.
Three seven nine point nine
379.9. 379.9 mm. Now therefore calculate eg. eg eg is equal to 8 plus 0.63 into bracket 5 plus 0.25 into bracket 379.9. Therefore eg is equal to how much?
14.22.
14.22 means 0.1422 mm. Therefore calculate total error. E is equal to ep plus eg is equal to, what is ep? 0.01332 0.01322 plus 0.01422. Error E is equal to
0.02754.
0.02754.
50.
Huh? 754.
Yes, sir.
It is correct. 224. 224. 44 should be there. How it is 54? 44 should be there. See that this 2 plus 2 4, 2 plus 2 4, 3 plus 4 7, 1 plus 1 2. This 44 should be there. 2744. Now we have to calculate RP and RG. Repeat circle radius of pinion and pitch circle radius of gear. Therefore calculate RP. RP is equal to dP divided by 2, which is equal to 189.98 divided by 2. How much? Similarly, calculate radius of gear. DG divided by 2. 379.9 divided by 2. What is RP and RG?
P is 94.99.
94.99. 94.99. And here,
189.95.
how much?
189.95.
Okay. Now substitute all the values in dynamic load and calculate dynamic load. Therefore, dynamic load PD is equal to, I will write here. Therefore, PD is equal to ENPZP. E is nothing but 0.02744 into NP 720 35 ENPZP into B 50 into RP, that is 94.99 into 189.95 divided by square root of 2530 into square root of 94.99 square plus 189.95 square. Therefore, calculate dynamic load in Newton. What is dynamic load?
1160.8.
1160.883.
3.
Whether we are getting correct values? Yes, correct. 5 effective dynamic load. Okay, dynamic load that Buckingham, they have used the Buckingham equation. Whether this value is correct? All the students. Now we will calculate effective load. Sixth value. Effective load. P effective. Therefore, P effective is equal to CSPT plus PD. Therefore, CS is nothing but 1.25 into PT. 2792.50. 2792.50 plus 1160.83. How much? P effective. Okay, what is P effective?
4651.40.
Hello. What is P effective?
4651.46.
Hello, what is P effective? Pranay? Hello.
Sir, 4651.46.
4651.56.
46, sir.
46. Okay. Hmm. Now we'll calculate factor of safety. Therefore, SB is equal to P effective into factor of safety. Therefore, calculate factor of safety. 4651.46 into factor of safety. And what is SB? 19950. 19950. Calculate factor of safety for bending. Factor of safety for bending, how much? It should be 5 point something or 4 point something. How much?
4.29.
4.29. And now last value, eighth value. SW is equal to P effective into factor of safety. Therefore, SW, how much is SW? 21.44 into 10 raised to 3. 21.44 into 10 raised to 3. P effective 4651.46. 4651.46 into Fs. Therefore, calculate
4.61.
4.61. Okay, this is the end of the problem and end of the chapter helical gear. Therefore, please wait for 2 minutes. I will take your attendance from the those who are present. Okay, now all are requested to join that Facebook session at 11 o'clock. And please write your attendance in your chat box. Already I have taken attendance. Still you can write. And from next lecture onwards, I will start pressure vessel chapter. Those who have not attempted that objective type of test, please attempt it, because that marks is going to be counted in your final term work.